Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, with number 11 issuing a whole series of non-denial denials. Oh, the Chancellor is definitely not thinking about not having a wealth tax proposition put to her that she's not going to consider, and then there is definitely no chance it will not be thought about nor ever not introduced ever, kind of thing. All labyrinthine string of double negatives aimed at confusing you. It may be pointed out that actually she quite likes the wealth taxes. We know this. Because back in 2018, she published a little pamphlet, and we've got some of the things that she wanted in that pamphlet all those years ago. The wealth taxes that she wanted to bring in. And boy, is it bad. Now, these are the sort of things that, if they were put in place, there'd be no one left in this country. She wants to replace inheritance tax with a lifetime gift tax. She wants to hike capital gains tax to income tax rates. Well, if that's the case, why would you buy any capital in a company that you were going to have to pay full income tax rates on that capital? No one would buy capital anymore. It would kill the capital market. So no one would buy property. No one would buy, say, machinery for businesses. Nobody would invest in case, oh my God, I've bought this, I've made it, and it's gone up in value. I'm going to get screwed for tax, etc. She wants to halve the annual capital gains tax allowance. Again, do that. Nobody's going to invest. Overhaul council tax and replace it with property tax that directly impacts property owners. So it won't be based, you won't be paying on the ability to pay, but on the ability of the council to assess what your property is worth in their eyes. And whether you've got income or not to pay for it is immaterial. They'll just take percentages of it. So what will happen is, I don't earn enough. Oh, that's okay. You're an old lady. What we'll do is we'll take 5% of the value of your property. So when you die, we'll own about half of it. And basically, it's a way of the state removing your homes and getting it owned by the state. She wants to introduce a global wealth tax, meaning, let's say you have a company in another country and it makes money and you're paying the tax in that country, but you'll also have to pay the tax in Britain as well because, hey, you're a British citizen, you're making money. Doesn't matter where in the world it is, you've got to pay it to the British government. Again, non-starter. People will leave. She wants a land tax. So if you own land, you have to pay the government a tax for the privilege of owning it. She wants to cap ISAs with a lifetime limit and halve the annual cap. The annual amount that you can put in. Again, removing people's incentive to save and invest in the stock market and therefore helping industries raise their money, raise the capital that they need to help run their businesses. They're very anti-business, aren't they? She wants to set up municipal energy production and pension schemes, i.e. pension schemes controlled and owned by politicians. Yeah, and if you don't behave yourself, you're not going to get anything out of your pension. Social engineering. Limit higher rate pension contribution reliefs and require that and this one's the killer, and require that 20% of all pension contributions be invested in job creating opportunities. Well, nobody's creating jobs, so how can you invest 20%? And why should you be told by a government where to put your investment monies? It's your money, not theirs. Raising taxes on savings and investments of high earners. So what will the high earners do? They'll just take their money out and bugger off. Force companies to report their pay ratios and the differential between the highest and lower paid workers in order to link this to the level of corporation tax they pay. Bye-bye, companies. Bye. See ya. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to Italy and you're going where? Spain. Yeah, okay. Bye. Every company will register itself abroad. Bada bing. There'll be no companies. Woman is a moron. And indeed, just last year, she was at the Mays Lecture, which is a sort of left-wing wank fest. Said that she recognises that even the most dynamic of industries must rest on foundations provided not only by businesses at the frontier, but of what I call the everyday economy. Well, there is no everyday economy. You've destroyed that, you stupid wonk. Anyway, she went on to mention that her ideas for an economic policy were meant to be fair to all. Well, they're not. They're destructive to all. They are broken. They are mad. and it will destroy investment and growth because, hey, socialism. The woman is a menace. And she's still here. It just gets worse. The more you see about this woman, the more you understand that she hasn't got a clue about economics. Thanks very much. Bye.